What it do, my A1 family? What it is? What y'all doing, man? You already know what it do. If you here, you cool and fly too. And welcome back to the show that is just that. A1 Forever Sports. Chris Tip Moore here. And man, I just wanted to give a few thoughts about a few topics that's going on out there. First of all, shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to my day ones. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, help get my videos out there into the algorithm, man, so I can continue to build on my page, build my subscribers, build my following, and everyone can be a part of the A1 family, just like some of you already are. But man, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my bro for one of the most comfortable Nike shirts that I've ever had in my life. I know Tetris Movers is his company, and that's my homeboy Chris, man. Chris Carry On. Shout out to you, man. I got on your gear, so I got to give you a shout out anyway. Very comfortable Nike shirt. Appreciate that. But moving forward, I wanted to talk about Derek Barnett. I'm gonna start with Derek Barnett. And I know he's a trending topic, and I know other content creators. Shout out to you, especially whether it's Falcons, Hawks, or anything. Shout out to you if we get out here doing it. But you've heard other creators talk about Derek Barnett, but I'm gonna talk about a little bit about Mr. Barnett myself, and the fact that Philadelphia did let him ride. They did let him run off in the sunset. But the thing about it is that he was expendable for them anyway. He really wasn't playing. They only had 3 total tackles, and 2 of them were assisted this year. And the Eagles just weren't using him. So with a loaded defensive line like they do have, drafting some of the best players over the last couple of drafts, he's expendable. But another man's trash is definitely another man's treasure. And he can be a treasure for the Atlanta Falcons. He can fit right in Ryan Nielsen's system. He's a big guy. He's 258 pounds. He was just drafted back in 2017. Had some of his best numbers as far as tackles goes in 2021, and had some of his best sack totals with 6.5 back in 2019. So the guy has the ability there. The ability is there for the guy, and he's a guy that gets around the ball as well, can help in the run game. I like Derek Barnett for the Atlanta Falcons, especially miss out on JPP. And I do believe if we had a better record at the time when he was trying to sign, we probably would have had JPP. But here's Derek Barnett out there, and you can actually make a play for him because his contract is very, very tantalizing. And I'll give you the numbers on that. Prior to him being waived, the Eagles had already restructured his contract. So Barnett had already converted things into a salary. That means if a team decides to claim Derek Barnett, it'll only cost $420K. That's $420,000 for a base salary for the rest of the season, plus maybe like some small per game roster bonuses. And I'm not gonna lie to you, why wouldn't you make that move? Bring him to the defense and help us out, man. Help us make this playoff push, man. Help us finish these last 6 games strong, because the Atlanta Falcons, I believe if they win the division, honestly, if they win all divisional games, because they are 3-0 in the division now, we have beaten all 3 of our division foes at least once, and we have to play all those teams one more time. And if we can sweep the series with all these guys, and we have the Colts and we have the Jets coming up, we also have the Bears. Really, if we can take care of business in all these games and have Derek Barnett help us in that process, I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying it just makes us look more formidable when you're adding more pieces, man. You got to make some pieces, add some pieces to the puzzle. And $420K for the rest of the season? Are you serious? That's an absolute complete steal. And you'd be crazy not to take advantage of it. Other teams, let's just be honest, are going to make moves. We need to make moves too. We need to show that, hey, yeah, we'll go get a player too. It's not necessarily being a prisoner of the moment or anything. Just helping your team get to where you're trying to get to. So, like, that's my thoughts about Mr. Barnett. He's out there, man, for 420K. And the Atlanta Falcons, they should go ahead and make that move and stop playing. Stop playing with the sales. Like my man Smitty would say, stop bullshitting. Like straight up, man. It's absolutely crazy. I want to talk on briefly about Frank Reich. Uh I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not surprised about this move at all. I'm surprised about it. Um, like I said on Twitter, I feel like they did Steve Wilkes and Cam Newton wrong in the past. So they made that diarrhea bed and they gotta lay in it. They made it. So it's funny, man. I don't want nobody to lose their job, but that should have been Steve Wilkes' team from the get-go. He shouldn't be in San Francisco coaching that defense. He should be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, no matter what happened this year for the Carolina Panthers. I can tell you this: I don't think they would be 1-10 with Steve Wilkes. I would say that, but that's their problem. You know, that's their bed. Like I said, they got to lay in it. But Frank Ritt, he becomes the first NFL coach recently, and I believe since the merger, to be fired in back-to-back seasons. He was fired by the Indianapolis Colts in 2022 and now fired by the Carolina Panthers in 2023. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen this stat somewhere to where he has the second shortest tenure as a head coach in NFL history. Yeah. So that's just something else, another testament. Again, Carolina, you made this bed, you had to lay in it. And I truly believe it didn't matter whether they drafted CJ Stroud or whether they drafted Bryce Young. The franchise needs a whole turning over, and it's a dumpster fire over there, and it's drama. And you don't want to be a part of that, no matter what rookie quarterback it is. And they got to really retool in a lot of different places, and it's not just the players. Okay, so Frank Rick, he's out of there, and I pretty much I'm not surprised. I figured he would get canned because you just did, you did things wrong. You did things wrong, and you had to suffer for them. And quickly, before I get up out of here, man, like this is just a quick little video, just sharing my thoughts about a few topics. The Pam Oliver experience. Yesterday, I was working with Fox Sports, and I was having the opportunity to work alongside with Miss Pam Oliver. Now, I'm not doing too much. I'm just making sure that, I'm getting things that she needs. I'm almost like her runner in a way. But, she wasn't like little boy in me or anything like this. There's none of that going on. But I'm being close to her, seeing how she moves, seeing how she operates. And it's beautiful for me just wanting to be in that type of feel, in that atmosphere, seeing the things that she does, how she prepares. Shout out to her husband as well. Salute to you, sir. He's cool as a fan. Nothing tall dude. So yeah, he'll dunk on you. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. But seriously, it was a great experience. I had to let her know and her husband know that, what I'm saying, like, I appreciate Miss Pam Oliver. She's one of the reasons why I got into this business. Just being the GOAT that she is, like I said again, how she moves, how she prepares, how she goes about pretty much, doing her lives and her reports, man, and just everyone that's just working with her. The whole time, man, people just calling her name, Auntie, Miss Oliver, Miss Pam, P.O., all that stuff. It was beautiful, man, seeing that people were giving her flowers, giving her recognition, because she definitely deserves it as a pioneer, like I said, in this business. A lot of people would call her the GOAT, and I definitely call her the GOAT as well, because females and males really should be using her as a staple and as a standard to when it comes to just doing live reporting, side live reporting, and everything too. So I really appreciate you, Miss Oliver. Thank you for the kind words, that you did give me yesterday, and I really appreciate it. And I really hope to work with Miss Oliver again. And like I told her, she said, hope to see you down the road in the future. And I absolutely told her, yes, ma'am, you will see me. And I mean that. So shout out to Miss Pam Oliver, a pioneer, a standard in sideline reporting. Everyone looks up to her. Everyone wants to be not exactly like Miss Oliver, but you know what I'm saying, some kind of like emulation of Miss Oliver, you know what I'm saying? Just emulating her. And it's great. It was a great experience. I would love to continue to work with Fox. I have some more things going on behind the scenes that I'm working on. So you guys just stay tuned. Like I said this before, I'll say this again. You never know what you're going to get with A1 Forever Sports. You just never know. You never know where I'm going to be. You never know where I'm going to be into. So that's why you got to make sure to keep that notification bell ready. Make sure you subscribe so you just see, hey, what I'm into and what I'm doing. Because you just never know where I'll end up. I'm just that kind of soul. I'm just that kind of person, man. I love opportunity, and if I can do it without it being stress on me, I promise you, I'm gonna be there. So just keep a lookout for your boy Chris Tip Moore, man. Right now, I'm rising in the Fox Sports area. You know, so I'm in the basement. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm in the basement right now. But the best thing about it is, guess what? I'm in the building. So that's what I'm going to build off on. That's what I'm going to hang my hat on. I'm enjoying the moment. And guys, we have to enjoy the moment on our journeys. I am a guy who has to work on this myself. I have people who are in my corner, close people who say, hey, man, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Look where you've come from. Enjoy that moment. And I take that wholeheartedly and I share it with anyone else who needs to hear that. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy your moments. Celebrate yourself, whether small or big. Celebrate it, and then get back to work and work even harder to pretty much eclipse that. But until next time, y'all, be generational because it's always time to be. Don't you dare settle for less where you can always have more with the vision. And please, if you kindly would, come on back to the show that's cooler and fly too. A1 Forever Sports. It's your boy, Chris Tip Moore. Until next time, guys, peace and blessings to you. Yeah, you already know. I will holler. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A1. A1. Yeah. Truly. Cooler and I'm flyer too. Jam. Cooler and